It's your boy KidGreatness, and today is my first day back in the United States. I just left Kenya. Still sad I left Kenya. But today I'm in Elizabeth, New Jersey, the fourth biggest city in New Jersey, and about half the population of the biggest city in New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, you know, brick city, born and raised, and 1% of the population of New York City. So let me go show you around Elizabeth, aka Eastwick, Twin. And this is one thing I noticed, like soon as every time I come back from the States, is like the States feel like it's a ghost town. Like, this is like the main street of Elizabeth, aka Broad Street. And even like being here, it feels like it's so quiet. Yeah, it just feels like a ghost town out here. But basically, this is like the downtown area of Elizabeth, or uptown. Like, I don't know. Elizabeth has like this weird naming system. Downtown is considered the seaport, while uptown is considered, well, this is like midtown, or whatever. Like, Elizabeth has like this weird naming convention. But yeah, it feels weird being back in the States. Like, as soon as you get back to the States, it literally feels like there's like nothing going on. Like, and yeah, every time I come back to Elizabeth too, one thing I realize is this thing keeps getting more barren and barren and barren. Like, let me not get hit by a car. But yeah, it seems like it gets more barren and barren. Like, this used to be a Radio Shack here, but now it's just closed. And there's really nothing going on. But I've thought about doing a series like this for a while, where I walked around American cities. Yeah, I thought about doing a series like this for a while, where I walked around like American cities and showed y'all what's going on. I thought Elizabeth would probably be the easiest one to start with, because this is a time I spent a lot of time in Elizabeth. Yeah, that's the Elizabeth train station. That's one of the good things about being in Elizabeth, is like you're 30 minutes from the train station. But this is crazy. Like, even the chicken shack isn't here no more. Like, how does a chicken shack close down? That is crazy. Like, Elizabeth is like becoming like a barren wasteland. Like, I wanted to go to the chicken shack, but apparently that's not here no more. But yeah, it seems like in the States, like outside of like major cities like New York City, Philadelphia, most of the like areas are kind of like a ghost town. I mean, Newark, maybe I'll do a video series on Newark, but as you can see, it's very quiet. And just for reference, it is about, shout out to the sponsor of the channel, Vidura Watches. Type in KG10 to get 20% off. But this is about like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. So this would be about rush hour. And you can see the amount of people out here. And one of the things about Elizabeth too is like 50% of the population is Hispanic. Only 20% of the population of Elizabeth is actually black. Unlike the neighboring city, Newark, New Jersey. But yeah, I want to speak on the fact, like what I was saying earlier, is like every time I come back to the States, it feels like it gets more and more deserted. Like, honestly, I don't know where people are going. I don't know if people are abandoning the city, but you always kind of just feel like what am I gonna do here doing the work? Like once like people get off work, like where do they go? Straight home to get ready for the next day of work? Now, I spent many formative years here in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Actually, this is one of the cities that I know kind of like the back of my hand. I think I walked around this city way too many times. Now y'all can see why I don't be excited coming back to the States. Like, if you're outside of like a major city, like even some of the major cities though, like maybe we could revisit Philadelphia. There isn't really anything going on out here.
Así que date prisa y visítanos en 47 Broad Street, Elizabeth, Nueva Jersey, o llámanos al 908-282-0000. En Elizabeth, Nueva Jersey, te encanta tocar igual.
Like, and mind you, this is the main street in Elizabeth right here. This is the hub for transportation. This is where the courthouse is and City Hall. And you couldn't even tell if this was like one of the main streets, because the courthouses are actually right there. So if people wonder why I'm never in a rush to get back to the States, this is why. Like what is going on over here? But we're gonna continue to show you the rest of Elizabeth here. Now this is Broad Street, the center. Now, Elizabeth have two other areas too. They have downtown Elizabeth, which is one of the most dangerous areas in Elizabeth, where I used to live at. They had Jefferson Park, where I also live at, which is one of the most dangerous areas. But they also got Bayway Projects, which is not too far from Elizabeth High. Now, my plan is, since I'm gonna be back in the States for a little while, is to visit different cities in the States. Like I might, like New York is right there, so that's easy. But I'm thinking about either going to like Boston, Miami, other places. Because honestly, I've been more cities outside of America than in America, if you really think about it. Like I had to been to like at least 50 plus, 70 plus. Like I haven't even counted it. I just started to kind of lose track. And I think I only been to what? New York, Detroit, Miami, I'm not LA, Los Angeles. Not Los Angeles, I mean Atlanta. I think I've been to like less than 10 major US cities, and I've been to over 50 international cities around the world. Now you see the drop off of population once I just left the main street. And one of the crazy parts about Elizabeth, if you really think about it, this spot is super expensive to live in. Like easily you can pay like $2,000, $2,500, $3,000 to live here. Wow. Dollar General shut down? This used to be a Dollar General. Yo. What is going on here? Maybe don't move to Elizabeth, because it seems like all the businesses are shutting down and everything looks pretty barren. Like, yeah, how does a Dollar General sit down? That's kind of crazy right here. But yeah, like I was saying though, I've been to way more cities outside of America than in America. So I've been thinking about doing this project where I went around to, they have Italian ice. I've been doing this project, thinking about doing this project where I went to actual American cities and explored them. See if I'm wrong, or reaffirm what I've been saying is about, like, yeah, get out of America. There isn't anything going on. And from what I'm seeing, there isn't nothing going on. Yeah, now that's Elizabeth High School right there, and Elizabeth City Hall is right there. And these are literally like the two main streets here in Elizabeth. Elizabeth Ave, which runs down to the seaport, or downtown Elizabeth. And this would be considered Midtown, where Broad Street is, where we just walked. And Elizabeth High is here. Actually, we probably should go to, I could probably take y'all to take a glimpse of Bayway. A place you don't want to be, Bayway Project. And shout outs to our sponsors at fedora watches, definitely hit the link in the description and use discount code KG10. Appreciate them sponsoring the channel. Alright, so now we're in another part of Elizabeth called Morris Avenue, but basically you can just call it like Little Columbia, because like there's so many Colombian restaurants and businesses here that is absolutely insane. Like, let me show you, like right now, like you have this spot right here. Let me not die, but yeah, this is basically Little Colombia. There's so many Colombian businesses here. Like that's one. Then you have two, a Colombian bakery and restaurant. And actually, it's kind of known for having a big Colombian Day parade here during like September. I don't remember. I haven't been to that in like years, but they're known for having like a Colombian Day parade, and they basically kind of shut down this whole street and part of Elizabeth Avenue where we're walking by City Hall. I mean, this is probably one of the reasons why I was never really pressed to go to Colombia, because it's like I grew up with so many Colombians that. But I'm still gonna go to Colombia one day. But look, you got like an Ecuadorian spot over here. And now, mind you, this is still rush hour. This is like everybody getting off of work. This is actually like happy hour right now. And as you can see, there is 0 people outside. Like 0. Like honestly, I think I've saw altogether, since I've been walking around for the past hour, 2 hours, maybe, actually let's cross the street. Yeah, since I've been walking around, I think I've seen maybe yeah, since I've been walking around, I think I've probably seen like maybe 3 women. Like all the rest have been guys. This is kind of new. I haven't seen this before. This is something that must have just came out about. They opened up this new little restaurant. They got this little mural here. This is kind of nice. Wow. Actually, this is really nice. This is dope. But usually around here at night times, it come alive somewhat, because the gym I used to go to is not too far from here. But yeah, you can see like this shit is like dead compared to any other like major city. But yeah, I thought I'll just start off like this is like your normal like basic American city, Elizabeth. Actually, Elizabeth has a little bit more flair than most American cities, because it's like 50% Hispanic. Like it has like this area here, like this Colombian. I don't even know if you even call Morris that. Like it's called a Little Colombian, because like basically all these restaurants are Colombian. Look like they got some new stuff here too. Like that spot is new. I haven't seen that before. Oh wow, they ain't closed that restaurant right now? I remember that used to be outdoors. See, more Colombian restaurants like Alright, so that's Elizabeth, New Jersey, a town that I'm very, very familiar with. Spent a lot of time here. And it's just like an overview of like one of your basic American cities. Like, I think it's probably the most boring American city I can do a video in. But I think it's a good start because I'm gonna start going to like New York, PA, Philadelphia, all that. Probably Boston. And then we probably branch out to another side of the country. Maybe we'll go to the Midwest. Maybe we'll go to the West Coast. Let me know what y'all want to see while I'm back in the States until we go to South America. It's your boy KidGreatness, and remember, you can't rush greatness. We out.